YouTube Wardog message over. Welcome back, guys, girls, and everybody else to part 4 of our Bromhead Dynasty time traveler inspired roleplay on Crusader Kings 3. It is the 24th of May, 885 AD. We are being raided by the forces of Jarl Vagan of Schmeland. I'm slaughtering pronunciations, I know that. I'm just going to keep it rolling as I talk, but we're going to roll it on speed 3 so it's not too overwhelming. My wife was captured in the siege, if you remember from last week, but we did ransom her back. Our romance scheme was forced to be stopped, which actually we want to try and put that back in place. 28th of June, there we go. Hello. Why can't I romance my wife now? You said 28th of June. Thank you. The time has come to let my feelings toward Countess Wulfrith be known. Again. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Again. Well, we wrote a poem last time. We're just going to write a poem again this time. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your tall, unfurrowed brow is what gives meaning to my life. My heart yearns to feel your lips touch mine, that I may know the touch of the divine, my darling Wulfrith. I mean, the first line's terrible, but the following 3 lines are better than the first poem. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, Earl Thomas, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Wulfrith. Wulfrith won't resist my charms for long, unless she's captured by Norsemen again. We also, remember in the last episode, converted to Cainitism, along with our liege, the King of Gwynedd and the King of East Anglia. So there's a band of Cainitism. There we go. Across the middle of England at the moment, which is very strange. We converted just because I'm not religious and my liege converted, so it made sense to me. My wife also converted, and our son is also of that faith as well. We're being raided by Halfdan and Ivar as well. Although our liege appears to have jumped into a battle with them. Let's see if we can help him out here. What champions have we got? My Marshal Guthmund. I'm going to forbid everybody from being a champion. Just because I know that Ivar's got some pretty hefty boys. We'll raise our troops and send them over to Derby to join in the battle, which we are rapidly losing. We have rapidly lost. Well, we tried. And Ivar is now coming through our lands. Going to besiege Nottingham. There's nothing we can do about it. What can I declare war on him for? Oh, I can't because my armies are raised, but still. Oh, executed by way of Blood Eagle. Yikes. Okay, he seems to have stood his troops down. So we'll disband our army. If you don't know what blood eagling is, it's terrible. Essentially, like, they skin your back and lay the skin, like, reverse on itself or something. It's horrific. Sweet Lady Wulfrith, I sigh as I kneel before her. My only desire is to bring you honour and happiness. Pray, tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Countess Wulfrith hesitates and her cheeks turn red. By God, I hope she is pleased and not embarrassed. Slay a wolf for me and bring me its pelt. Then we may continue this conversation. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be slaying a wolf anytime soon. I will bribe a hunter. My monthly income is zip. My son Ekbert is more likely to receive a good education due to my wife's tutelage. Good. I have received an offer from Walter de Umfreville, a nobleman from Lincoln. If the letter is to be believed, he is an experienced herbalist who would be willing to share his knowledge in return for room and board. He's an albino as well. And apparently a known witch. A rare flower would brighten Wulfrith's day. He's my guest. I'm going to pin him. Can I recruit him? I can. For 45 gold. For all of my gold, basically. He's only 19. I think we'll recruit him. And in order to... Oh, we better make sure that he doesn't end up being a champion. In order to keep him around, I think we will appoint him our court physician. He wouldn't be the best at the job, but we don't know that. We're going to appoint him. He's a herbalist. He knows about herbs and stuff. That should make him a good court physician in medieval times, right? He knows what can... It's not like we have penicillin kicking about. Or paracetamol or anything. Where is my money going? Expenses to court positions. Oh, it's the wages. Fair. Mistakes may have been made. By God, Countess Wulfrith is an insufferable bore. Have you seen how she fists her hands in her dress? Ridiculous. My courtier Herbert throws his head back with a wicked laugh. Ha 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 ha! Wulfrith is still conversing with her friends, but I can tell she heard him. I hate to see her hurt. You should apologise to the lady. You convince him to apologise. Hey! A sacred text. As I am out for a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me over, insisting she has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach the stall. She is rifling through her collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. Fine, I'll bite. Oh, God. We have become the owner of the Welsh Gospel of Judas. Interesting. As I'm putting away my newly acquired Welsh Gospel of Judas, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. All I need to do is open this text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. I'll have nothing to do with this unholy practice. I think for me it's more like I'll have nothing to do with this nonsense, but I'm still having nothing to do with it. My God, we need people to do stuff. Okay, I'm going to reassign Seitzbald to be the Chancellor, and we are going to appoint Herbert as our steward. Meanwhile, my new herbalist friend, Walter, will be our new spy master, because we need one, so we may as well have him do it. We are sorely in debt now. I can equip this, which increases monthly learning experience. Nice. Okay. Well, we're definitely equipping that. Okay, up to speed 5 we go. I don't know how we're going to fix this financial crisis. Petty King Aedmund has lost against King Alfred in the Holy War for the Earldom of Suffolk, so Wessex has taken Suffolk from East Anglia. We can unlock a new perk. I think we'll go with Know Thyself. We'll have to pick Carefree next time, but I've been trying to avoid it for as long as possible so that more time has passed since the tragic death of our eldest son, Burgred. I have secured an invitation to a feast in Lincoln and a seat close to Wulfrith. Despite my determined attempts, I am failing to strike up a conversation. She is probably rendered speechless by the intensity of my affections. Suddenly the loudest fart I have ever heard erupts from our table. A few of the guests are looking at Wulfrith. I must save her. It was me! I farted! Wulfrith was not the one who farted. Oh no. Every time I close my eyes, I see Count Wulfrith's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. The sight of Wulfrith's chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close, and yet so far. But wait, who is that, climbing up the tower? The shady figure stops by Wulfrith's window and unlatches the shutters. Guards! Guards! There is an intruder in the tower! How is it going to pan out? Does it pan out at all? Or was that it? Egbert has come of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Egbert, can come to truly understand it. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wanderings of people, he even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. Countess Wulfrith's contributions towards Egbert's education cannot go unmentioned. Her lessons have given Egbert valuable knowledge for his future life. So he has come out as a trusting, diligent, fickle fortune builder. They grow up so fast. His betrothed is not yet of age, so they cannot marry, but... I think I failed to romance my wife. Although at this point, I'm 53, she's 45. It seems pointless because we're not going to have more children. There are few things I enjoy more than Countess Wulfrith's company. She dragged me around to one activity after another, and the high pace truly helped keep my mind off my troubles. After this short break, I felt more at ease than I had in a long time. I'm lucky to have a friend like Countess Wulfrith. A nice little break. Lovely. Okay, I'm still very concerned about Halfdan in particular. The power of the Gospel of Judas. Didascalus Joffrey often quotes passages from the Gospel of Judas about the holy virtues. I should prove I have paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one which complements his personality. I will memorize and recite a section on... He doesn't have any of these things. Let's try... Moderation. No, wait. Isn't our faith about, like, excess? But they do value honesty, so we'll go with truthfulness. Hey, he's pleased. Wife encourages chivalry. Spouse mediates with Canaanite vassal. Greetings, my amicable vassal. In a few days' time, my cocky vassal Countess Wolfwaru will travel through Lindsey. If you orchestrate an ambush and capture her, I will reward you generously. If you accept my offer, you will get half of the money now and the other half when you turn over Countess Wolfwaru. If she should die in the fray, I will shed no tears, but I will not pay for her corpse. I trust that the words on this parchment will stay between us. I look forward to your reply. Signed, King Burgred of Mercia. So he wants us to help him doing the Countess of Worcestershire. Wow, she's clearly Countess Wolfrawu Kinewulf daughter of Worcestershire. How many consonants do you need, lady? Right. By our character's traits, we are honest and just, so we probably wouldn't want to do this. But since we're playing me here, I think we will side with our liege, because once again we're still trying to make sure that he doesn't take our title away from us. I think my son is a champion. Let's fix that. No. You're terrible. You definitely shouldn't be a champion. I know the perfect place for an ambush. It is going to stress us out, but that's fine. I capture Countess Wolfwaru. Hooray. The spy I had planted in Countess Wolfwaru's party has sent me her report. My oh my, it was a thrilling read. Surely that smug expression is gone from Wolfwaru's face now. The soldiers who collect that cocky boar are already on their way, and yes, they have brought the gold. It has been a pleasure doing business with you, Lord Thomas. I hope our paths will cross again. Oh, the pleasure is all mine, my liege. Right, good. We're now not in a financial crisis, which is another reason why I think I would have chosen to assist my liege. Alright, we'll bump it up to speed 5 here. King Burgred is being attacked by King Alfred. Oh no, what's this? Holy war for the Kingdom of Mercia. Because Wessex is still Catholic. How many men does he have? Not nearly enough if Alfred has that many. Oh no. I don't think we're going to win this. What happens when he wins? All titles held by Canaanite rulers are seized. Oh dear. That could be a problem. We might be about to game over here, guys. Because I don't think that our liege can win this war. And we will lose our title. Or we can just convert. Back to Catholicism! With my decision to convert to Catholicism, I arranged for a priest to come to my court and conduct the rites. While I don't really believe the drivel that the priest spouts, there were enough political advantages, oh boy were they, to converting, that I knew I needed to do this sooner or later. Regardless of my reasons, my most immediate concern is temporal. How will my liege Petty King Burgred react to learning that I have spurned his faith? At least I have Adam to guide me. Okay, we are therefore not going to... Well... Betrothal fulfilled. Aethelthwith of Mercia and Egbert Bromhead are now married. That's a shame, because she's probably about to not be our liege's daughter. Liege taken prisoner. Well, that didn't take long. So... Hold on. You lost the Earldom of Nottinghamshire to King Alfred of Wessex. Am I now independent? No, my liege still exists in a couple of enclaves worth of territory. Okay, that's really interesting. Our liege is now very, very weak. And with the rules that I've got in place... Oh no, because he's got access to the sea there. So he will lose this piece of territory when he dies, but he will probably keep me. He can't protect us now. This is really, really tough. I beckon my suffragan bishop Karl to join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room. The incense cloying the air to ward off the bad vapours makes our eyes tear up in little time. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we will spot the inscrutable form of angels. However, Karl soon takes pause. This feels wrong. These are divine beings, not meant for mortal eyes to see. My intentions are pure, I assure you. Karl was persuaded by my plea. Lovely. I feel like we have to... Oh, we're allied, so we can't create a faction. I'm going to request that my son divorces his wife. We've got to play some political manoeuvring here or we're in deep trouble. And having played Crusader Kings 3 in my previous modern life, I would be aware of such things. Wait, did we never unlock Scholar? Am I stupid? Interesting. Well, for now I'm going to pick Carefree anyway. Well, no, because we're not Carefree. So we will grab Scholar. I don't know why we didn't have that, but we've been studying learning for the last 23 years. So I think by now we can consider ourselves a scholar. Is my son divorced? It didn't give me a... No, he's not divorced yet. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately I feel a constant malaise and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down I might not be able to get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but to await death's sweet embrace to claim me. How long will I have to wait? I am infirm. Oh dear. At aged 55, we are already on our way out, I think. Egbert, you need to divorce that woman, man. Burgred can no longer protect us. But I can't form an alliance. I can't form a faction against him. Oh, good. We're being raided by Chieftain Helijarskin. Faction created against King Burgred. Hang on. Peasant rabble targeting him. My courtiers Guthmund and Joffrey were killed by Chieftain Helijarskin of Rogaland. Alright, we're going to pin him. I'll probably forget why, but we lost 2 councillors due to him. What day is it? How long have I been resting this time? I find myself searching the faces of my frequent visitors for any indication, wrinkles or scars, anything to serve as proof that time still passes. Somehow the interactions I have with others feel like they're talking at me, not to me. Am I still me? Or a soul removed from my body? Am I living, or just merely existing? My existence is torture. I'm now melancholic as well. Wow. What a horrific end to my fictional time-travelling life we are having here. Jorvik's taking more of Ireland as well. Okay. Has he divorced her? No, he's still married to her. The transmutation of lead to gold has long been the dream of alchemists across the world. Though many have attempted such a feat, nobody is known to have succeeded. Despite this, I have come across some notes written in the margins of a book about plants. They claim that one can create golden rain by boiling lead sugar in a filtered solution of seaweed ash. Could such a thing be possible? I mean, given that we're also infirm and melancholic and we're 56 years old, we're going to say these scribbles are clearly a nonsensical prank. My daughter-in-law Aethelswith has given birth to a son. Well, that wasn't necessarily the plan, but okay. He will be named after Egbert. May you grow strong and wise. Does he have any genetic traits? No. The Earldom of Derby. Hold the phone. Am I independent now? What happened there? I feel like Burgred somehow lost the Kingdom of Mercia. I'm just not sure how. Wait, did he... I don't know how he lost it, but he has. We are going to swear fealty to King Alfred. Which is why I wanted to form an independence faction. Greetings, my perceptive vassal. Thomas, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful vassalship. Signed, King Alfred of England. My liege! Definitely pinning King Alfred. Oh, he's already pinned. I'll keep Burgred pinned since he was our lead. Your acquaintance Halfdan has died. Halfdan of Jorvik died of old age, aged 63, which means some of his territory has broken up. amongst what I assume are his sons, or... Yes. Right, okay, that's definitely good as well. What are these? Petition liege and pay homage. Alright, well, we're already at the 30-minute mark, guys, so I think we will potentially pay homage to our new king, King Alfred. If we zoom out, this is the realm of England. Oh wow, he's not even Wessex anymore. He's actually formed the Kingdom of England. England exists, and we are an earl in England under King Alfred, who is of course Alfred the Great from history. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please comment, like and subscribe if you did. Feel free to check me out on Twitch in the description below, and I will see you for part 5. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon, but for the time being, it's going to be War Dog out.